Hi, lovely Capricorn. Welcome to Free Spirited Tarot Guidance. This is a general read today for Capricorn, no matter where that falls in your chart, with the intent of giving you some insight into the limitless possibilities that are always available for you. As a general read, Capricorn, this won't resonate with everybody, but if you don't find a message in today's story for you, just check out one of your other readings because they're all timeless. Capricorn, thank you so much for liking the videos, hitting subscribe, and especially for leaving me your beautiful comments. I love hearing from you and it helps me connect with your energy. If you're new here, welcome on board. You can find out anything you'd like to know about me or the tarot in general in the description box below. Okay, Capricorn, cards flipping out everywhere. Let's dive in, find out what's coming in towards you. A wish. With the Star card, this is Aquarius energy here. This is all about wishes fulfilled, wishes coming true. And Capricorn, it's about holding the faith and healing. So you might have been on a journey lately where you've been going on a deep healing phase. Maybe I feel like in order to reach for faith or reach for hope, which is often what we're doing when we're in a healing phase, we'll get a general overview out here and then I'll clarify for details with a different deck. Eight of Swords, and that's why we've needed to do that, because the Eight of Swords is all about feeling like you're trapped in your mind. The thing is that what's trapping you are these crows flying around your head in this mirror here. You feel like you're blindfolded because when we get into programmed thought patterns where we're ruminating on things, we start feeling trapped when really we're not. We just have to hop out of our mind, hop out of those thoughts, and realize that there is hope, there is faith, and there is a way forward. Tell me more. Well, Four of Cups. Yeah, this has been leaving you feeling a little bit bored, frustrated. This is also, saying no to opportunities. There might be an opportunity around you at the moment that you don't necessarily want, or there is one that holds a rainbow here, and you just need to stop looking at those spilled cups. Already in this reading, it's heading in a beautifully positive direction, Capricorn. Your wishes are coming in here. This is saying to me that what you're struggling against right now is basically thought patterns. We'll clarify for more details. Cards really are jumping on over. 10 of Cups. This is beautiful. This is what your wish fulfillment is coming on in. This is emotional fulfillment. This is when we tick all of those boxes, whether for you that means a happy family life, a committed relationship, anything at all that makes you feel happy. The 10 of Cups is such a beautifully happy card. Look at them sitting on that rainbow there, looking at the kids playing in the background. This is you kind of floating on a cloud. This is where you're headed for. There just seems to be a blockage here, which we'll find out what it is. Oh, the Devil. This is your energy here, Capricorn. And it can mean feeling trapped by addictions, obsessions, codependent behavior, anything at all that is toxic. Now, on the flip side of that, the Devil can just indicate desires, wanting to move towards the object of your desire. So we'll find out more. That seems to have something to do with the blockage here, though. Tell me more. Well, 10 of Swords. Yeah, you're coming right to the end of a cycle. When I see the 4 of Cups, it always does indicate to me that someone is at the end of a cycle because you're starting to feel bored and frustrated and you want to move towards the 5. You want to actually move towards probably a bit of chaos in order to break free from burdens, in order to break free from anything here that's making you feel trapped. Now, I don't know the details of your story, obviously, Capricorn, but it just is anything that's making you feel trapped in your head, like you can't escape from, with the Devil and the 8 of Swords here. And now with the 10 of Swords, this is at the end of the cycle where you might have felt betrayed. In other tarot decks, and especially the traditional ones, this 10 of Swords is depicted by a person with 10 swords in their back, and they're on the ground. With this deck, you're standing there looking at the horizon. You've stood back up. You've picked yourself up. Those crows have flown away from your head. You've sorted out and untangled those thought patterns in order to stand up and start a new beginning. You're headed towards a new beginning that's leading you towards your wish and the 10 of Cups here. There's just the remnants of it with the Ten of Swords here. And yeah, wow, as I say it, a new beginning, the world, that is all about brand new beginnings. This is you stepping through that door into a new cycle of life. This one is headed in such a more fulfilling direction for you. You are about to leap through this vortex into a whole new cycle. Look at the she's in that hoop. To me, that just represents the cycles of life, going round and round and round, and we just keep following them. That's life, you know. We just keep. That's why the tarot resonates with people, because it just follows journeys with different outcomes, going through different sliding doors, resulting in different outcomes, resulting in karma, which is just cause and effect. You're on track to a cycle which is leading you towards spring, I want to say, something brand new. But with this Ten of Swords central to your reading, the hurdle is just jumping over that last little point, which does take quite a bit of strength. Leo energy here with the Strength card. This does suggest a very empowered person. This is you becoming empowered, Capricorn. But when the Strength card shows up, especially with the Devil card, it does mean that strength is required in order to make this final leap, I want to say. One more before we clarify. Seven of Cups. Now, this is all about illusions, confusion, not knowing which way to go. And Capricorn, that's because one of the options in front of you is this red, hot to touch bowl here with a snake coming out of it. Now, snakes in spirituality do not indicate anything bad. I don't think so anyway. They actually indicate Kundalini energy, spiritual evolvement. In this card, though, what it's suggesting is one of your options has always been or is about to be not the right one for you. And also in this card, it's indicating that it's obvious that what that option is. It's whatever option has made you feel in the past or right now betrayed, confused. This always reminds me, this card, of someone being gaslit, being manipulated with the Devil here. With the Eight of Swords, the Devil, and the Seven of Cups, and the Ten of Swords, there's quite a strong feeling here of being in a situation where you do feel manipulated and confused and you don't know which way to turn. So that might be what you're experiencing right now, Capricorn. And that's the option you need to move away from. I think I said it in a reading this week. Someone was quite similar. I can't quite remember. Might have been the Scorpio reading. So if you have Scorpio in your chart or you're dealing with a Scorpio, maybe check that out. A little bit of a similar theme running through the collective at the moment. Clarify the star. King of Wands, beautiful. That is really fast. Whoa. Jumping out, and the World again. This is beautiful. What gets you out of this, whatever it is for you, situation that's making you feel trapped, like you can't get out of it, is fast, dynamic action, which is what the King of Wands takes. Now, this could be a person coming in towards you that is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, not necessarily one of those signs, just someone who projects that type of fiery, dynamic leadership energy. Or Capricorn, this is the energy that you need to harness with this also fiery Strength card in order to bust through any confusions, any manipulative situations, to move forward towards this beautiful new world. Twice on the board, Capricorn. That's incredible. You are right on the brink of this. And could there be a more beautiful card? This woman is just going, I just conquered all my battles and I'm stepping through into a new world of my own making, leading towards my emotional fulfillment. That's where you're headed, Capricorn. Keep your eye on that. The star card tells us to keep our eye, not project ourselves into the future, therefore creating anxiety, just to keep our eye on the fact that life cycles are always changing. You are going to move through the end of this cycle, just like all the other ones you have. You are going to pick yourself off, you're going to dust yourself off, and you are going to head into this brand new world. That is in motion for you right now, Capricorn. Right now, that's in motion. Whatever you've been going through here, clarify the Ten of Cups. Can't believe how quick the cards are coming out. Clarify that Six of Cups. That's someone from your past or something from your past that you're manifesting. So the way towards this emotional fulfillment for you with the 10 of Cups might very well be a soulmate from the past with the 6 of Cups. This is someone coming back into your life. We'll find out if this is something that you want or not. It could be with the Magician here, what you're manifesting. You do want this situation from the past to come back into your life, and this is someone giving you an offer from the past to come on in, which is leading towards this emotional fulfillment here. Clarify the Devil. 9 of Wands, burdens there, and the 10 of Wands. I love seeing that, absolutely. This is at an end. I don't know what this is for you, as I said, but this, whatever toxic behavior has been in your life that's made you feel trapped and confused and maybe like there's no way out, it is coming to an end. We have, to clarify the Devil card, the 9 of Wands heading into the 10 of Wands. Can't get any better than that, Capricorn. The 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior. This is basically just what I was saying right before this card popped out, when we have to keep picking ourselves up, dusting ourselves off and moving on because we have the strength to do so. So you've come through a very long cycle with the 10 of Wands here. You've gathered quite a few burdens, and with the 10 of Wands, you are dropping them. With the 10 of Swords, you are dropping them. 2 10s on the board. 2 world cards. You are right in the middle of changing from one cycle that has led to the 10 of Wands, which means gathering quite a few wounds and burdens, and you are going into a cycle that is leading you towards the 10 of Cups. Again, this is such a running theme through all of the readings this week, so I feel like it's a collective thing. There's a tarot reader I really love. Her name is Sand Tarot. She tends to do readings that are very collective, very bigger picture. So if you feel like that aligns with you, maybe check her out in terms of the collective, because I am noticing this running theme of people really realizing, whether it's because of world circumstances at the moment or your own personal life, so many people are waking up to the fact that they no longer have to put up with any toxic behavior, that they do not have to be worried and trapped in their minds and thinking about all of these options and choices and, you know, the crap that's going on, the lies, the deception, the agendas. This is you, Capricorn, realizing that, hang on a minute, I can just bust myself out of all of that. I don't actually have to live in that, whether it's with another person, a workplace, a relationship, the world circumstances. You don't actually have to be in it. If you take your focus off it and just live your own life, you will quickly move from this 9 to the 10 and into this whole new world, away from whatever that toxicity has been for you. Clarify the 8 of Swords. Six of Swords. Oh, Cappy, exactly what I just said. This is sailing away into clearer, calmer waters. The 6 of Swords, to clarify the 8 of Swords, is moving away from feeling confused and trapped in your mind, sailing away to calmer waters. The thing is, it's been difficult, or it's difficult right now. See, those people are jumping on those bikes. They're riding away towards that beautiful rainbow, which is the wishes that are coming towards you with the star card here. But it has been difficult. Look at their faces. Whatever they're escaping from has been difficult. They feel scared and tentative to escape it. But what you're escaping is your thought patterns. It's quite obvious, although it's super hard, because we get trapped in some part of our brain, especially if we've been manipulated, manipulated in order to do someone else's bidding. That sounds so old-fashioned. That's what's coming out, though. Manipulated in order so that someone else can get their own way. We kind of get trapped in that. It's a form of abuse, and we feel like we can't get out of it, but we absolutely can. It's just quite hard to get out of it, and I do understand that. Absolutely. That's where you might be right now, Cappy, so that's why it feels hard to get out of your mind and find that clarity. And I think it's because maybe you keep looking back at that cup that you shouldn't be touching anymore. And there's no shouldn't or wouldn't. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just reading the cards, but that's what this card says. Stop putting your fingers in the flame. Stop touching that toxicity, whatever it is for you. Stop going back to argue with that person who betrayed you. Stop going back into that toxic culture of a workplace or of a family dynamic or of a friend's dynamic. I hope that makes sense. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Three of Cups, beautiful. I feel like there's a very strong element in this reading, Cappy, that you're about to reunite with someone who in the past has represented emotional freedom for you, and that might just tick over this cycle towards a brand new beginning. Anything more on the Three of Cups? Wow, and the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. What is that, Cappy? Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords, all coming out to clarify each other. Okay, so there's two ways that I can see this reading, because these threes are all coming out to clarify the Ten of Swords, which is some form of betrayal, you feeling betrayed. So you may have recently, or timing's different from all of us, so it could have been in the past, you may have recently been in a situation with the Three of Swords here where your heart was broken due to a betrayal, and yes, that can mean anything like cheating. It just means a third element coming into your situation and breaking your heart, which is, I can feel that. That's really heavy. No wonder you would have been feeling trapped in your mind and desperate to escape whatever situation that is. The Three of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and Three of Cups. My mind is blown, actually, by that coming out to clarify the Ten of Swords. Most definitely, this situation that you've been dealing with, a third party has interrupted a situation in whatever way that applies to you and created heartbreak. Cappy, though, because this is at the end with the Ten of Swords, for me, the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups suggests that there's a reunion coming in towards you, and especially with the Six of Cups. And because the Six of Cups is clarifying the Magician and the Ten of Cups, this is a reunion that you want after you sail away from this toxicity, this whatever has caused you heartbreak, and you know exactly what that is. Whatever has caused you heartbreak, whoever has betrayed you, whoever has manipulated you, whoever has exercised and projected their shadow energy on you, this is your advice to just walk away from it, sail away from it. Don't think about it anymore, just sail away from it, because Three of Pentacles is some kind of contract, collaborations, beautiful collaborations with people. The Three of Cups is reunions, celebrations with people. So it's almost like here, Capricorn, you're going from the three in the cycle that led you to this Ten of Swords, which is a cycle that's kind of like a long, dark winter, and a very hard one where we're learning very harsh lessons, and you're about to pop out of that cycle. And as I said at the beginning of this reading, head towards spring, where you're heading towards the positive cards in the tarot. Now, no card is all positive and all negative. They all have both sides, but we look at it more as the cycles. So there's a cycle that you might be on where you're following those hard lesson cards through the cycle where you get to that Ten of Swords, and there's cycles where you're following the positive, blissful cycle through to the Ten of Cups. I hope that makes sense to you if you don't know much about tarot. This is, I've got a strange feeling, Capricorn. It's quite an amazing reading with those three threes. I don't think I've ever seen that before, actually. Threes in numerology absolutely mean a turning point, a huge change. And for you, a change for the better, a change into, if the toxicity has come from a workplace, teamwork and collaboration, if it's love with this reunion coming here, a change towards emotional fulfillment, and again, beneficial collaboration. Clarify the world. Yeah, wow, straight up clarifying it. This is the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor. The Wheel of Fortune is all about that. The season's changing, Capricorn. I know I just said that in someone else's reading too. They're quite similar. I can't remember whose it was. The Wheel of Fortune is the wheel of fate changing in your favor, and everything in this reading suggests that. But there's this very sharp contrast between the cycle that you've just been in or are currently dealing with the end of and the cycle that you're about to go into. There's a huge contrast. And coming out with the Five of Swords, this is what it's moving away from. You have experienced something, Cappy, and this is how you know that this reading is for you. You have got the Three of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Wands. Look at this energy here. I don't need to... the Eight of Swords as well. Look at this energy. That's what you've experienced. Heartbreak, betrayal, defeat, someone running all over you for their own purposes, someone maybe that you trusted, someone that has made you feel confused and manipulated. And I say someone just for ease. It could be a situation, a whole dynamic at the workplace, as I said. And the sharp contrast is now you're headed into the complete opposite. Positive collaborations, positive reunions, and emotional fulfillment. That is where the wheel is turning. This is clarifying the world. Look at these major arcana, the world and the Wheel of Fortune. You are without a doubt in this reading moving towards a new world because the Wheel of Fortune is changing for you. And I feel like it's going to be quite a sharp change, almost like feeling like you've been in this bit of a horror movie dream with all of this manipulation and betrayal, whatever that is for you, and then just waking up out of that and going, oh my gosh, I'm all of a sudden in a completely new world. You know what I mean? Waking up out of a nightmare and getting that relief of going, I'm not in that anymore. And Cappy, wow, the Tower, yep. If this has all ended for you, if you've walked away already from this manipulative, toxic situation, and it is extremely manipulative and toxic, whatever you've been dealing with, if you're just at this stage where you're just trapped in your head and ruminating about it, this does remind me of narcissistic abuse and what is the word? I'll leave some links below to some websites that may help you if that's you, because all of these cards suggest that. And I'm not a psychiatrist, I'm just using it as an example where you've been trauma bonded to someone and it's all in your mind and you're struggling to get emotional awareness about it. I do have a strong feeling of that. That's what needs to be walked away from. Now I've lost what I was going to say. It'll come back. To clarify, the Four of Cups, the Tower, all of that's coming crashing down. All of it. It's just going to explode. All of that toxicity, again, I've got that feeling it's just going to go up like a puff of smoke and you're all of a sudden going to open your eyes and go, whoa, it's all over. Thank God. And now I find myself in a whole new world. That's what's happening here, Cappy. Please hold the faith if you're embroiled in this at the moment. It's about to change. There's just nothing more clearer on this board. If this is resonating for you, this is a very big possibility for you that is all about to be changed. You've just got to let it change. You've got to let that tower fall over. You've got to let it all burn behind you. Clarify the Strength card. And it does take a lot of strength to do that, Cappy. You've got it though. You've absolutely got the strength to just leave it all behind you. Yeah, wishes coming in. Oh, and the Page of Pentacles and the Judgment card. Wow, the energy in this reading. You'll be feeling this energy if this is resonating with you, Cappy. The Page of Pentacles, this is your brand new beginning sparking. This is your earth energy here, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. This page is wielding a rainbow wish. Again, it's almost like a fairy godmother coming in and just you waking up from some kind of toxic nightmare and going into a new dream. I'm not sure why that keeps coming out, but that's how it feels to me. Going into the Nine of Cups, which is your wishes, which is heading towards the Ten of Cups. This is the very beginning of those wishes coming true. what you want. That's what the Nine of Cups means, because it's Judgment Day. It's Judgment Day on this whole situation. This is you looking at yourself, looking at the situation. This is karma, cause and effect, coming in to balance the scales, change the situation. Judgment Day on whatever toxic situation you've been going through. It's time for it to end. It's done. It has, or it is, or it will take you a lot of strength to bust out of that. But Cappy, just remember that any situation that is toxic or manipulative, bust through that. It's the wrong way to go. It's the red bowl. It's not the way to go. There's so many other directions you could go in here. Look at all those other gold bowls. They're holding your wishes. Pick any other one except that one, whether it's a person or a situation that is causing you any kind of toxicity, mental confusion, emotional confusion, anyone that has betrayed you for their own self-serving purposes, anything like that. Just do not choose that one. Life's too short, Cappy. Any more advice for Capricorn? Anything more for Capricorn? Devil card again. Yep, that's your advice. And the Lovers, this is astounding again. These two cards in traditional tarot, the Devil card and the Lovers, they're kind of the same card. They're representatives of each other. The Lovers represents a choice in love, and the Devil card always depicts a pair or a couple who are trapped within toxicity. Cappy, the same as you getting all of those threes, the shadow side of the threes and the light side of the threes, now you are getting the shadow side of the Devil and the light side of the Devil. This is the whole message of this reading. This is about you choosing to see the shadow side, whether it's in yourself or whether another person or a situation with the Devil card here. See it clearly for what it is. Pop out of that confusion and head towards the Star, the Lovers card, Gemini energy here with logic. Cappy, I've got so much to say, and this reading, I could keep clarifying it and could go on for hours. It might pick up again in the next one, I'm not sure. But there's a very distinct piece of advice here for whoever this resonates with, and that is to pop out of that illusion, leave behind anything that is toxic, and you know what that is already. You already know this isn't going to come and floor you. You're already in it. You already know about this. And you know you need to leave it behind, and no matter how hard it is to leave it behind, it's never good for you to be in that situation. It feels like a battle between light and dark, which we all have and we all go through. And when we're resting in the dark and in the shadow, it's necessary to learn our lessons. But I feel like you're right on the brink of coming out of that. Everything in this reading, 2 world cards. It really is. It's just so contrasting. There's no grey here. It's just really obvious. I really hope I'm making sense, Cappy, because I don't really know what I'm saying. That this reading's kind of flooring me. It's obviously floored you too. What I want to say to you is the world, the 10 of Cups, the Star, the Lovers, you are headed towards something so beautiful, the 9 of Cups. You're headed towards your wishes. There's just this Judgment Day in the middle of it, which you need to take action towards with this King of Wands, with strength, with authority, to just let this tower fall on whatever toxicity this is, because, oh my gosh, it's putting you on this new world. I can't stress it enough for you, Cappy, because this is so beautiful and positive, is leading towards a cycle that starts with the Page of Pentacles in a beautiful, clear, stable, secure way and heads towards your emotional fulfillment, which is spectacular. Cappy, if that has resonated, I would appreciate you reciprocating the energy by liking the video, hitting subscribe. Please leave me a message. I'm absolutely fascinated by this reading. I'm wishing you the best of luck and sending you so many beautiful wishes if you're in the middle of dealing with any of this toxicity right now. Sending you all of my love, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next time, Cappy. Bye.